time. Get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy. Leave stardust for thus after me. Enter the void, fill in the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better, I gotta do better. I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current that guided you. Melt the ice round the furnace burning inside of you. I gotta do better, I gotta do better. I gotta do better. There's nothing they can do that I can't do better. Better yet, there's nothing I can do that I can't do better. Yeah, I'm better. I said I'm better. I gotta do 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 better. Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late. Shade stuck to my face, hoodie glued to my head. Hiding from the same world that made me who I am. Deep rest, can't even get out of bed. Too blessed to be so stressed. I do all this just to say get off my. Mixed emotions prohibit my focus. This what you wanted, what's wrong with you? You don't make sense.
Just about set to go. And on the mound now, Kyle Bradish. What do we need to know here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Okay, all set to go. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that's in for a strike. And the home opener is underway. And that's in the dirt.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Foul ball there. Just missing there. And the count is 2-2. Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 3-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Ball 1, no strikes. And a foul ball. Chisholm aboard here at first with nobody out. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Runner on the go. In the air, left field. Cowser under it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Here is Aaron Judge.
That is first. The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
You know, Boog, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community. He's a special human, no doubt about that.
No strike.
Man at first, 1 away. Just missed. And there's the automatic. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. Runner on the move. And there's a hit. Jazz around second, headed for third. The throw in. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Cody Bellinger in the box now. Takes strike one.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam. Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Judge on the run. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. First inning and already up to 23 pitches. Two on, one out. Runner on the go again. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Left-hand batter waits. That one misses. And the count's full.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended, which you have to be careful of.
Runner on the move again. On the ground, right side. And that one finds its way through. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Austin Wells, the next to hit, takes outside. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Henderson over to second, onto O'Hearn. 2. And we're back. And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-1. That one fouled off. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Here's Adley Rutschman.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
One down, base is empty. That's down and in.
You know, Boog, it's nice to see Garrett Cole on the mound today. He finally won a Cy Young Award in 2023, and for a while there, he seemed like the best pitcher in baseball without the award. And Cole's Cy Young Award season wasn't a huge surprise either. He led the American League in innings pitched and ERA. Good things usually happen when you put those two things together, and it certainly worked out for him.
Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. Gunnar Henderson digs in now. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2's the count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one's carrying. Into the bullpen and gone. So he blasts one out the other way, and it ties it up. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. O'Neill will hit next. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the third and final game of the series. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Got him swinging. The high heat, too much on that one. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home. Top of the second, and stepping in for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. Bradish back to work. That one's in there. Strike one. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy.
One ball.
Have to regroup here.
That one not close. And that is ball one. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. One out. And the batter now, Jason Dominguez. And first offering is fouled off. On the corner for a strike. One out, base is empty. Check swing, now an appeal to third. Nope, he held back. Swing and a ground ball, and that chance handled in plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Now at the plate, Oswaldo Cabrera. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Check swing, called strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Tied up here in the early going. Ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Baltimore, here's the veteran first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. Makes the catch for the out. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. And there's a foul ball.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
Got him looking. That K is his third of the game. Colton Cowser, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Back now at Oriole Park. New inning getting started. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. And a strike. Volpe hitting 9th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2019. And a good eye there.
Ball 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. O'Neill brings it in, and there's 2 down. Now it's going to be Ben Rice. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a miss. Going 1.
0-1's the count.
This one smoked. Could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
Lifted in the air out to left. Cowser holds it in on the run. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Heston Kjerstad. Swing and a miss, strike one.
You know, these Orioles definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Bellinger. And there's one away. And next for the Orioles, Jackson Holliday. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Chisholm throws to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Cedric Mullins. Tap foul at the plate.
Nope.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Dominguez brings it in for the third out. And we're back out of the fourth. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. Gloves it on the dive, throw to first, and they get the out. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch just misses. That one lifted to left. Cowser. And he makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Stanton now. His first at bat was a strikeout. Just missed. He was late there, strike one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Cowser gets under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the third out. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the inning, and now the catcher comes up to him, Adley Rutschman. Rice. And he's out on the tag.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Henderson now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Bellinger puts it away, and there's two down. Here's Tyler O'Neill. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Volpe. They take the force out, and that will end the inning. Back now at Oriole Park. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Yankees just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
O'Neill makes the grab, 1 down. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Slap the other way, foul. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. High fly ball out into left center field. Mullins tracks it down for the out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Volpe at the plate now. That's ball 1. Swings and misses. And the count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a... And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw, picked it first, got him. And into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. He's 0 for 1. Finds its way through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And now it's going to be Heston Kjerstad. Chisholm tossed to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And stepping in is the speedy Jackson Holliday. And that is out of play. Bellinger in a full sprint. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Fires it to the plate. Save!
Picks himself up an RBI. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And first offering is fouled off. Holliday leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In the dirt. Two outs. That one carrying. Going, gone. He made him pay for that one. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-1. Adley Rutschman getting ready to hit. And it's fouled away. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across last half of inning number 5. And no one can get there. And that's going to get into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. The relay, not in time. He's got a double.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
In the dirt. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
The shortstop takes the ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Coming out for the Orioles, Keegan Aiken.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs. Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Puts it away for the out. And next for New York, Ben Rice. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Foul ball. In the dirt, ball 1.
Strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The Yanks trailing by 3, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Out to short, Henderson. The throw to first, and there's 2 away. Here comes Aaron Judge. He is singled, and he is flied to left. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Foul ball still 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. And that skips into dirt.
Strikes.
That's down and in. A slider missed. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two outs. That just misses. Ball 3.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
So 2 down. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. Base knock right field. Judge around second. Now he launches a throw over his head, and he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error.
Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Next offering is in for a strike. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th. And the batter now, Tyler O'Neill.
Number 71, Ian Hamilton.
That's his second hit of the day. Around first, heading for 2.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw. The tag out.
He's out.
Here's the third baseman. Jordan Westburg, 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch misses. Outside with a breaking ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish.
Bellinger settles under it and makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Back here in Baltimore, all set for the start of the inning. Now up as the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Sir Anthony Dominguez gets the call from the pen. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed are creeping into my mind right now.
Next pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-2. The Yankees looking to rally. And that's outside, and it's 2-2. Stays alive. Here's a 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. This to third. And they take care of Stanton for the out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Wastes no time there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Next to hit, Oswaldo Cabrera. That's to third. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And now just a 2-run deficit. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Runner takes off and fouled off. And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
Really important at bat coming up now.
Now Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps up for a big at bat. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that one way outside. 1-1.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
2 on, 1 out.
Ball 2.
In the dirt, but kept close. But no advance from the runners. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Squeezes it. Out. Number 2. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a foul out of play. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
One ball.
In the dirt. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Cabrera at second. Volpe on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back now at Oriole Park. Set for the last half of the 7th. And into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. Strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And the leadoff man aboard. Now here's the Orioles DH, Heston Kjerstad. Chisholm. 1 at second. Throw to first, but he beat it. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. And takes low for ball 1. Dominguez pulls that one down. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. Ready to begin the 8th. And here is Aaron Judge. New pitcher on here, Yennier Cano.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And ball 1 to Judge. Just missed.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Misses outside, and the count is 3-1. Top of the zone for a called strike. Good job to fight that one off. Judge waits. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. 1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. And he takes a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Just missed. And a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Bellinger checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Did not go. To the right side. He steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And that extends the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Stanton, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And another ball.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
That one misses, and it's 3-0. And that's a strike. Wells off of first with 2 away. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And the tying run is on base.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Gregory Soto into the game.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Right through there for a strike. 2 on, 2 outs. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-1. Fought off foul.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Right through there, got it. That's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. Leading off, Cedric Mullins. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
You know, these Orioles doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman. Late with the swing there.
0-1's the count.
Foul ball there. Judge really on his horse for this one. Drops into the glove. That's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 90s.
Hauls it in to end the inning. We go to the 9th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. So they turn to their closer, Felix Bautista.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball and just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Volpe in the box now. No balls and a strike. Hit on the ground to the right side. Holiday. And they're down to their last out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Chisholm at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. They're down to their final strike.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Radish with his